Welcome to this visit to the Ardennes countryside. Spa-Francorchamps hosted its first Grand Prix back in 1925, and this historic track is loved by drivers and fans alike. And us here in the commentary box too. So it's a warm welcome from the Belgian Grand Prix. So here we are once again, ready to go racing through the Ardennes forest. 4.35 miles of long straights, fast corners and massive elevation changes. It makes this not only one of the most exciting circuits on the calendar, but one that makes for some consistently high quality racing as well. Simply put it, there's no place quite like it. It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Lewis Hamilton lines up on pole position, and it's Ayrton Senna alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Russell, Verstappen, Charles Leclerc and Hakkinen, Norris, Antonelli, Piastri and Isaac Hadjar, Sainz, Ocon, Nico Hülkenberg and Albon, Lawson, Gasly, Ollie Behrman and Gabriel Bortoleto, Stroll, Alonso, Aaron and Franco Colapinto rounds off the grid. It's almost time for the lights to go out, so let's head down to the track where preparations are underway. And alongside me today, a man who I'm always pleased to see join me in the commentary box, Anthony Davidson. And let's talk momentum with this driver. What a sprint it was. They start at 0 once again for today, but with a huge amount of confidence, surely. Well, they'll definitely be glad that there's not a sprint race today. Let's face it, the sprint couldn't have gone much worse, but what we're looking for today is a reaction. Look, we know it's not where you start, it's where you finish, but let's talk about the start now. What's there to help the drivers get away well?
Big pressure at the start of the race, Crofty, for all of them up and down the grid, no matter where you are. But the drivers these days, they practice, practice and practice. They have rigs with them at the circuit where they can sit down with the actual steering wheel from the real car, and they've got lights that they react to. The clutch paddle is tailored around the driver's hands, around their fingers, so they can have optimum position before they start. So there's so much thought and effort that goes into getting these cars off the line.
Okay, radio check, radio check.
Radio check.
Okay, here we go. I know what you can do. Don't let me down. No threat of rain for the time being. Conditions look good. Superb parking there, mate. Let's make sure we get the edge on the surrounding drivers as the lights go out. Keep an eye on the lights. The start sequence will begin as soon as the grid is formed. Be ready with the clutch. We can now use DRS. DRS now available. We're approaching the pit window and you're going to be on mediums. Right, let's have you in at the end of this lap, please. Seeing a lot of tyre deg now. We've got a new strategy if you want to take a look at it. Okay, this is essentially a free stop, so let's think very carefully about our strategy for the rest of this race. Let's make the best of this restart. Let's go. That move was illegal, I'm afraid, mate. Return the position, give it back. Green flag. Tyre condition still looking good. Don't forget, box this lap. Rain is forecast in just over 10 minutes' time. Rain in 10 minutes. Look after these tyres now. We want to finish the race on this compound. Okay, the stewards have now enabled DRS. DRS is now online. steady. We don't want to see you two take each other out. Okay, so gap to the car ahead, 1.5 seconds. Good job, nice overtake. Okay, final lap, let's go, final lap. The gap between you and the car behind is increasing by a significant amount each lap. Good job. So we're expecting rain in about 10 to 15 minutes. All right, race over. Take care of the car on the way in.
Just keep working hard.
Here's the checkered flag. Here's our winner. By George, he's